This message is only going to find who it needs to, but it's time to step up into your abundance. See, a lot of you, if you feel like things have been off or off-putting, or you're uncertain about certain energies, that's because a change needed to happen. God needed to shake things up. The universe needed to shake things up to remind you to never get too comfortable in complacency. 8 of Coins, look at that. High Priestess. You could definitely resonate with using your intuition. The world is here. A lot of you too gotten too comfortable in the same town or city. You're meant to expand. You're meant to move. If there's a specific city that's been calling you, it's because you're meant to move there. So 8 of Coins, the world. For a lot of you, it is international distance. 7 of Swords is there though, okay? So that's that shakeup. It's like you got too comfortable with what you have even though you want more. And the only way that you can receive more is when you learn to accept that everything is fleeting, nothing is permanent, no relationship is permanent, no job is permanent, no feeling is permanent. It's in that impermanence that we can truly learn how to accept life for what it is. 9 of Cups, that not everything's going to work out the way that you want it to, but that leaves room for it to be even better. So that's where you're at. And you need to know that all this was meant to happen to bring you there. It's 222 right now as I'm doing this reading. So twin flame union, wow. 10 of Coins. You're going from the 8 of Coins to the 10 of Coins. So if you felt comfortable right now with where you're at, time to step up into your abundance. See, a lot of you have a job where you're meant to give back. The more you are successful, the more you're meant to help others. You're meant to do something big in your life. Some of you may be meant to adopt a lot of animals and help that way. To have your own farm, to have your own sanctuary. And others of you are meant to actually give back to people who are less fortunate. 4 of Coins in reverse, 7 of Coins. People who need the help. So you'll know which one resonates for you. But either way, Spirit wanted to make sure that you got in a place to be ready to accept that responsibility, that role. You are an emperor or an empress, okay? That's major boss vibes. You could be an Aries, Taurus, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Virgo, Capricorn. But regardless of the sign, Spirit wanted to make sure that you were ready to let go of the past and to manifest this new beginning in. And most importantly, to step up into this abundance, okay? So your bank account is about to overflow. You may want to check out that reading I did yesterday. But really, time to step up into your abundance. It's time to claim that energy. It's time to get out of that lack mentality, because some of you are still being frugal with your spending or afraid, you know, that all of a sudden next month you're not going to know what's up. Do you trust God's plan for you? You have to. You have to. Okay, so the Emperor, 7 of Coins, 4 of Coins. Meant to help others. If you are someone who is already very successful right now, are you doing all that you can to help others? Possibly even through donations, food banks, shelters, women, children, homeless shelters. There's so many things you can be doing to help give back. And some of you are meant to teach as well, okay? If you're someone who went from a lack in your life growing up, or even just more recently, and you turned your situation around, what did you do to do that? You're meant to help teach others to step up into their abundance. So if there's something you can do right now to help people get unstuck, that's what Spirit wants you to do in order to get to this next step phase in your life. You really could be someone who's self-taught at something. A lot of you too could have went through a very difficult ending in your life and career, and then you learned how to create abundance out of nothing. So if you've started your own business and you created it out of nothing from the ground up, you're meant to teach other people how to do that. Something possibly to do with either drop shipping, investing, streaming. You could be someone who is a content creator, a streamer, influencer. You could specifically be a beauty influencer. You're meant to teach others how did you do that. Possibly through the way of a course, instructions. If you're a business owner, okay, you're meant to, and not even necessarily doing that for profits. It's like you're just meant to give back. You've reached that much success now. God, the universe, whoever you pray to wants you to give back. So some of you are really meant to help create prosperity in other people's life, because people don't realize, but there's enough success for everyone in the world. There's too many people who are extremely successful and too many people who are really struggling and many in the middle. And you could be someone who has been in every category. And now if you are extremely successful, you're meant to, like, maybe you're someone who already donates or you give back certain charities, stuff like that. But it's like, what can you do on a bigger scale to help more people? So for example, if you are an amazing content creator, streamer, anything like that, instead of giving back a large sum to a charity, how can you divvy that out? Whoa, look at that. How can you divvy that out and help more people reach success in their life? The star. 3 of coins. So yeah, definitely it's like, instead of less is more, more is less. So there's something you're doing. Spirit wants you to see a higher perspective in it. You are gifted this blessing, this abundance, this success to help others. And some of you are doing so, but just in the wrong scale or the wrong way of being. So for example, giving back to your community is a beautiful thing to do. Whether that be through the way of, like I said, for shelters, people who need help or funding with school, housing, food costs, stuff like that. Instead of giving like to a big nonprofit organization, what can you do to help give back to people who really like are living the life? So time to step up into that abundance. And also too, it doesn't even necessarily have to be you donating. It could be through your experience, sharing the knowledge, because wealth is knowledge. Knowledge is wealth. Okay, so King of Swords in reverse. You could definitely be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It's just something about you doing something from nothing and creating such a large monumental success, possibly even worldwide, that Spirit's saying, okay, now how can you show someone else how to do it? And not just one person, but like a group of people, the next generation. You pull a second deck. I want to clarify the Wheel of Fortune. So tiptoeing. So a lot of you have someone around you in your life who could have tried to hold you back from being able to donate or give a blessing. Why would they be doing that, Spirit? Today, good vibes present. You're someone who constantly lives in the moment. So you need to keep going. Lift off, fast action. Time to step up into your abundance. Lust, fed up. See, a lot of you could be feeling as though too, maybe you were giving it to partners who didn't appreciate it. Long-term relationships, short-term relationships. You're meant to help other people. Lift off again. So now's the time. Spirit wants you to step up into this. Something to do with you helping other people prosper through word of mouth, through teachings. Temperance in reverse. Creating some type of stability and balance in other people's lives through your knowledge. Also, too, you can even help like animal shelters. And this is what Spirit wants you to know. It's because you learned how to create success out of your talents, learning to trust your own intuition. See if we can pull any more messages. You could be a business owner. This could be a business owner that you're meant to help. Someone could need help from you. That is a business owner. They could need help right now from you. And you may not know this. They aren't telling you the truth about something. So someone's not telling you the truth about something. Your life is being upgraded. Maybe someone wants to offer you another opportunity. You may not know this. Overhearing something that's been hidden from you. Wow. So an unexpected blessing that's been hidden from you. That's exactly what you're meant to receive. That's how you're going to step up into this abundance. So if you don't have this abundance and success yet, that's what's coming. So Spirit wants you to find this message to realize that when you come into this success, how can you help others?